Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Johnny.
I'm Rose.
I'm Miki.
And this is Death Note, episode 28. So, last time we had the investigation was going on and the FBI accused, not FBI, the Japanese police accused the FBI of kidnapping the director.
Yeah.
But it turns out there's a third player in the game. We know that's Mello doing his thing, but everyone there still have to even know each other exists.
Yeah.
Nier is suspicious, it seems, though.
That is Mello. Yeah. Because
he was like, where is this guy right now? No reason. Not related to the case at all, I'm sure.
He's been worried about him, checking out where he's been.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we have to figure out what kind of worry. Is it a worry that he's also investigating, or is it a worry of his general well-being? He did just dip out at 15. Before 15, actually.
Yeah.
But also, we have the big reveal at the end. Well, not reveal, but Light came to the conclusion that he feels like the old days with L. Like kind of spider's web is being twined and he didn't realize it.
Yes.
Nier said, call him N. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, wow, so original.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Element. We also put that together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing what N is going to discover and how quickly. And how Light is going to get on his feet, I guess, because he did not expect like a smarty other L coming at him right now, so he was not like taking care with his actions. So we'll see what he's gonna do.
Yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, you like your time here. If you want to like, subscribe if you want to see more. And remember to check out Patreon if you guys want to see next episode a week early, or if you want to see the uncut version of this show or any other show that we do. Remember to stick around for the discussion. We'll see you there.
I'll have a team on standby in LA, but for now they'll be working on a need-to-know basis. Also, I can monitor the city via satellite. Or...
On second thought, I'll let you have full authority on the show.
What? That's so sudden. At the last minute.
At this point, I don't care if it costs me my life. Please, just save Sayu. Promise me.
Stop talking like that, Dad. You might have made your peace with the idea of dying, but have you ever thought about how painful it would be for everyone else you leave behind? I've never. That happens, and you have to make a split-second decision by yourself, then I want you to do whatever is necessary to make sure both you and Sayu get out of this alive. Promise me, Dad.
All right.
Was that a good son act, or is that actually him?
If things go badly, I may have to kill Sayu.
Whoa! Did she hear it?
She did.
Got it. I'm gonna get a haircut so they won't recognize me.
Oh, it's beautiful looks.
Okay, everyone.
Oh, why are you here, Aizawa?
Do you copy? You have straight from your flight path.
Oh.
This is flight SE-333.
They took the whole plane?
Loud and clear. I assure you,
Oh,
everything's
wow.
okay. This is a detour. This is not a hijacking. We're simply making a detour. And a quick stop to drop off a passenger. You can track us by radar. However, if you attempt to call the
took the
authorities
whole
to interfere with our
plane.
course, I will not hesitate to crash the plane
Okay.
and take all the passengers with me.
That's a hijacking, my guy.
This is not a hijacking. By the way, I'm hijacking.
It's the right thing to do.
What?
Police officer, as a human being, and as a parent.
Is he asking or saying? I can't
Asking
tell.
himself.
Oh,
Okay.
I was like, it's the right thing to do to give a mass murdering weapon to these people.
Yeah, it's saying, what should I do?
Uh,
I wish there were more things there instead of just reading.
like other rules.
Or even just little facts, you know. Because they've said stuff like, this has never occurred before, you know.
Random landing strip in the middle of the desert.
Well, it's just the desert. There's no landing strip.
Very dangerous. That's a good satellite.
Yeah.
Use satellite cameras to pinpoint where the plane has landed. I'll send you a direct video feed of what we're currently seeing here.
Dad. So what's gonna happen? How will he make the exchange in a place like that?
Pops out from the sand. Give it to me.
There's actually nothing here. Pop out from the
It
sand.
is popping up from the sand.
Give it to me.
I was right.
Oh.
There's a hole. You should be able to hear something. What's going on?
Oh!
Oh! Who's which?
The glass is bulletproof.
Oh.
understand? This place used to belong to a crime syndicate. They used to make trays just like this. We've made a few modifications as well. Slide the notebook through here. Once that's done, I'll release the lock. We both step back and spin the glass door. The notebook will end up on my side and the girl on yours.
Solid.
At this rate, the notebook's gonna be...
Light, is everything okay? Is something wrong?
Sure,
You
Misa.
look kind of
Lisa, just shut up and do what I told you, alright? Look, I need you to keep killing Japanese criminals, so just do that. This guy's obviously investigating Kira. He won't
Hopefully
give
your
up.
mic's not on.
Trouble. Don't you understand?
Okay. But who is this guy?
Just get on with it, alright?
Jeez, dude.
Taking out your anger on her, huh? It's my only option. To kill Sayu.
Will you?
Then I'll test the notebook.
I can't do it. Whatever but the police knows about this case. If Sayu dies, I can't blame our death on Kira.
Oh my gosh, that's your reasoning for this?
Their own guy?
You okay, Miller? Look, that's what you get when you steal from me and sell goods behind my back.
Well.
He's a worthless idiot. This is the first time he's been useful.
Dad, Sayu. They actually made it.
The suspect is headed for a helicopter.
Careful. We still don't know what they're planning to do beyond this point. And I need you to maintain surveillance of that helicopter until it lands.
Lose this side of it
You
immediately.
seem to think that's quite an easy task. Nevertheless, we'll do what we can.
I mean, they knew they had satellites, so.
No, sorry. I'm afraid we've been tricked.
Oh.
Whoa.
I'm afraid we will.
Is that a
We've
warhead?
been tricked.
Yo.
Yup.
A missile.
Whoa.
We won't be able to track that with radar.
Is the notebook on that thing?
Bye bye.
See ya. Yo.
The missile's been launched.
And this is gonna wipe out all those past screw-ups of mine, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Wiped out for sure. Do it.
Boom. Oh, actually, boom.
Yeah.
I just crashed something.
Here, the helicopter.
I thought so.
In that case, it means the notebook is definitely on the missile.
Are you sure about that?
We can't track it. We've lost the signal. It could be anywhere now.
Yup.
Wait. Oh, that's a different helicopter.
Misa, please.
Backhand? Oh. Oh, no.
Oh,
Miles backhand.
man.
That looks kind of fun to me.
Yeah.
He should be getting his hands on the notebook any moment now. And when he does, I have a good idea of what he'll do next.
No!
Oh no!
Messed up.
Oh! He knows all the people working for N?
When?
He wants to take N out. Does he know N's real name?
Only. That's the head of the FBI. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
He's still up. Oh, there's
Oh.
Wow. They had a lot of
Dang. Dang.
Only 2 had fake names?
I suspect the person who arranged the kidnapping and the trade is someone who goes by the name Nello.
Snitch.
Who's he? I don't have his photograph and I don't know his real name.
He has his
All I
photograph.
know about him is that 4 years ago, he was living at an orphanage located in Winchester, England, known as Whammy's house.
Whammy's house. That's the place Wattery established.
I believe Mello is playing a game with me. He wants to see which of us will be the first to take down Kiddo. The final challenge.
Oh.
Wait, who's back here? Wait, what's that? Is this the old man?
Armo Justin? No problem. I went to the king to report that I lost my notebook, but after I described it to him, the old man said that Ryuk said it was his and that he had dropped it and took it. So what do you think I should do to get it back?
Guess you have no choice but to find Ryuk and ask him yourself.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I guess I have to go to the human world.
Yep, that's right. Have fun.
Well, that sucks.
What a weird insert. Discussion.
A lot of going on.
Yes.
But I'll just say that thing at the end is completely disconnected. So you guys know where that's relating to, right?
Yeah,
Because
Ryuk had gotten a second notebook.
He tricked the king to give a second one, so now we know what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's totally mine.
Totally.
No. I thought it was he had told the king that he lost his.
Yeah.
And so he gave him another one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, that's just what he said.
So I'm guessing then what he said is I lost one and this one I think I found it back or I dropped it in the human realm. Like somewhere along the way.
Yeah,
he
he
really
just
took
stole
jealous.
somebody else's.
Well,
That wasn't jealous.
No,
was
that
it?
wasn't
No.
jealous. I don't
Okay.
know why I said jealous. That's not his name.
That's all of the other ones are jealous.
So are we gonna see him again showing up in the human world? I hope so.
You do?
Yes, but he doesn't look excited to try and find Ryuk. He's like, oh man, I gotta talk to that guy.
And then he's like, I have to go to the human world.
Yeah, so he's not excited. So I'm wondering if Ryuk is like difficult to deal with, or it's just the fact that it's the human world he doesn't want to go to.
Maybe it's just because they're all lazy. They're all mad lazy. That guy, the other guy, didn't even turn to look at him.
No, he's like,
He's stuck in this position forever.
Or if you can see.
Yeah. Right. So we start out. L is talking to N.
Yep.
And they're like, you know what? You take point lead on this. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
L number 2.
Yep. And he made a complete fool of himself.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was a hard situation to begin with.
Yeah,
But not
and-
as good showing for him.
Yeah, and even N, I'm not sure if he was being honest, but he was like, given the preparation the other guys had, he probably wouldn't have been able to do anything but give the notebook as well. So,
I mean,
I think if it were them, they wouldn't have had as much of an emotional tie to the girl. They'd be like, nah, I'm keeping the book, you can kill her.
yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
I don't think he means in regards to that. I think it's like they spent years setting up a perfect way to get the notebook out, so they just needed to find something worth you giving me the notebook. Like no one knew they existed up until they got the daughter. You know, so if they had the notebook, then he would have figured out something. But maybe it's the president.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. Oh, wait. The other Shinigami is going to go to Mello, isn't he? To get the book. Because
No.
that's his book.
No, because remember, this is complicated. The book that they gave Mello is Rem's.
Oh.
That's one not connected to any Shinigami. Ryuk, the one that he's connected to, is the one he gave to Light. That's actually the other guys. Because he patented it on his side. He has his real one with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there were two connected with Rem. One she had and one
That was
she,
Jealouses that she gave to
that she
Misa.
gave to Misa, right? And I think that's the one they ended up with, right? Because Light took the one that was in the ashes. I forgot why we're talking about that.
They still have a death
remember
note.
either.
At the end of the day, they still have a death
They
note.
have death
Yeah.
notes.
Everyone has death note.
Everybody
Well,
has death
the
notes.
people killing still have death notes,
Except
yes.
Spook.
Spook don't have.
Spook don't have life no more.
Yeah, that too.
But like at the very beginning though, with when the dad was still confronted with it, like, oh, what should I do? He pretty much told Light that if it comes to it, he's cool with dying.
Yeah.
And we didn't really get an inner monologue about that afterwards with Light. If anything, he only was struggling about, will I kill Sai? It didn't seem to cross his mind that he might kill his dad.
No.
So is that maybe he with a genuine moment where he's like, I don't want to kill my dad?
It's hard to. At first, like when we hear him say, "No, I'm not gonna kill her," we're like, "Oh, he has a heart still." And then his reasons were, it's gonna
point back to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, bruh.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if that was just like his conscious logic, rationalizing his like emotional reasons for not wanting to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I think, because I think he's struggling so much. Like I think he was more emotionally struggling than logically struggling in that moment.
Yeah, because he was pausing for a long time and then he came up with the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't usually hesitate if his emotions involved.
Yeah.
I mean, not involved, sorry.
Right. Yeah. So I think this is showing that he does have some sort of emotional, I guess, connection or care for his family.
Yeah, he just doesn't notice.
You know?
And it's also much, much, much harder to justify the evil things he's doing if he's the good guy and he kills his own family member.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to convince yourself that your little sister had nothing to do with this, deserved to die? You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we also see he's yelling at Misa.
Yeah.
Is this gonna cause a rift in the relationship she has with him in her head?
Yeah.
Because it's nowhere else.
Yeah, because he's in this moment lost all care for trying to keep up appearances with her, just because he's lost the battle, I guess, and he's at a loss of who he's working with. He doesn't know, and now people are dying. What is he gonna do? He's like, what do I do? So he's just lost. Like what? I don't know. Like he can't think that there's any other way out from here, so he doesn't care to try with Misa at all.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, he wasn't trying that hard before, so.
Yeah, he took her vow of, even if you use me, I don't care, very seriously.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm holding you to this contract.
Yes. And poor Misa is thinking, oh, I'm making progress with this guy. No.
I mean, literally anybody else from the outside would be like, no, honey.
That's a pretty cool bunker, though, right? You called it, like, they're going to pop out of the sand.
Pop out of the sand! Give it to me. They actually did. Wow.
One time used bunker with, well, they said they modified it. I guess they put in a missile bay.
Missile bay, yeah. I feel like there would have been an easier way to, like, trick them with the notebook. Because they don't know what the notebook looks like. They just know that there's a notebook, right? So get some random notebook, weather it a bit, customize it a bit, make it look weird, and then take some of the pages out of the other notebook, stick it in there, make it look real seamless. And if they're like, we need to try a page, just open it to that page.
I suppose that would have worked as well.
Yeah, if they did two.
Yeah, spread.
A spread, yeah. And once those pages ran out, they could never kill anymore.
The pages are literally infinite in the real one. So they could have just actually filled up a notebook with pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would still be a problem that they have, like, I mean, a page is a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah, they could kill a lot.
Especially a spread of pages is a lot.
Yeah.
That's like 4 page spaces worth of names, and you can scrunch them in there.
And also the problem would still remain that they don't know where or who these people are. Only N kind of guesses it's Mello, and still doesn't know where he is and what he's up to. He could guess what he was going to do next, but he doesn't know where he is. They have no leads on like capturing them. So if they were to betray them in this way and give them a fake notebook, they would just come back harder and actually just kill people instead of saying, I'm going to kill people.
Show you were serious.
But at least their ammo is limited. Whereas right now...
No, I mean, they would kidnap more people that are important to the Japanese people.
Yeah, but they have time.
Like they're armed with the most deadly weapon.
Right now they're using a machine gun, whereas before we would have just given them a Glock.
A Glock. But I just thought of something. If you write in pencil, could you erase the name after the person dies and write more names? There's no rule. I've seen all the rules.
Yeah.
And you've seen all the rules. There's no rule that you can't erase anything.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
what if it just embeds itself onto the page?
Like you can't un-erase, it's just permanently inscribed.
You can use Frixon erasable ink. Just the ink disappears, but the residue is still there.
Yeah.
You know what else?
Always thinking.
That makes me wonder, if the pages are infinite, why would Light not just rip out all pages he has used and burn them just so there is no evidence if anything happens?
Didn't we talk about how it doesn't burn? I thought.
It definitely burns.
It does burn?
Yeah, it can burn.
Oh.
Because that's also why he wrote the rule in the book that if you burn everybody who touched it dies.
Oh, okay.
Because he was afraid they would.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then I like how N just tells Light everything he knows about M, except the fact that he knows his name
Yeah,
and
what
this
the
is what
hell?
he looks like. He's like, yeah.
He's from the Whammy house. Definitely not the same place I'm from.
Yeah, well, all these kids. Don't look into that, please.
It's like, bruh.
Seriously, like I guess he's. We don't know how much he suspects Light of being Kira. So I guess he might think, oh, this guy is just trying to investigate. Let's just tell him as much as I can tell. I don't know.
I suppose it's just this guy's working with the Light. Not Light. Well, Light is working with zero information. So everything you tell him is now established fact.
Yeah.
So why would you tell him stuff he really doesn't have to know about your personal life and where all these kids come from?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's just a thought. He didn't need to tell him all that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're withholding your names for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Also, speaking of which, withholding names, apparently they just grew up with fake names. Elle and Near and Mello.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Watari
What the heck,
wasn't that
Whammy?
good man.
It's like Watari is like, one day you're going to need to protect your identity, so I'll never call you by your real name, and you will never know your real name either.
No, it's like, you must earn your real name.
All had code names. I guess he really did plan make all these kids super competitive against each other to the point that you can't know each other's name because you look into each other's backgrounds. Or, it makes me wonder about
Watari?
him. What the heck, Watari? Why did he do that?
My goodness. Watery. Well, yeah, when they landed in the middle of the desert, this is like a whole plane in the middle of the desert?
Yeah.
And you're fine with this? I mean, runways are paved for a reason. And one of the pilots was straight up just like, I'm kidnapping this plane, but it's not a hijacking, but I will kill everybody.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't force my hand. It's like, I think we've lost the plot here, my guy.
Just show up to work next day.
Yeah.
What's the problem, guys?
Like, seriously, like, what does Mello have that he's got these higher up people, like, wrapped around his finger? Like, I'm wondering, this guy is obviously, like you said, this is probably the end of his career.
Most likely.
And he's just like, no, I'm gonna do this. And
15
he's
years.
super serious about it. Yeah, so I wonder, it's either they are blackmailing him as well, or somebody, or he owed somebody in that group, and he's like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want.
I mean, he seemed pretty confident about it. No sweat bead at all.
Yeah.
He's just like, just another day at work.
Yeah, that's what
hijacking the plane.
Yeah, I mean, this mafia guy seems, he is very well connected. Maybe he's got a huge amount of cash. He's like, listen, you do this, you're going to go to jail for a long time, but generational wealth.
No. Nice. Oh my gosh. Right, and then the spook. The spook.
Oh, the spook will die.
Mello gets the book, and then the spook go. I'm trying to come on. Spook go.
Poof.
The spook get booked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spook get booked.
The spook get booked.
Yeah, and there were 3 alive, not just 2.
Yeah, it's Near and then 2 others.
3.
There was 3 others?
Yeah, I wasn't counting Near. There was a guy sitting, when he panned out, there's a guy sitting at the desk who was staring at the screen. He did not care at all.
Are you sure he wasn't dead?
No, he was like focused on the screen.
Was he the black-haired
guy?
Blue black-haired guy?
They had him talk a couple times.
Yeah, he felt too important. He's like what Matsuda should be.
Oh, poor Matsuda.
Ultimate Matsuda.
Matsuda.
I just want to make note, I like the naming scheme. I thought it was a bit needlessly complex at first when the guy was like, his name is Y262, the guy who was in the chamber. Mm-hmm. But then it's like, okay, yeah, they probably have hundreds of guys in this organization. So, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And they're just like Xing out people left and right. My goodness.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine this mafia? You better not like do anything wrong or like steal from this guy or anything, because he's just like, oh, I'm gonna use you and then kill you. Basically.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
But I guess in when hard times hit like this, where every big criminal ever known is just dropping dead, only the most ruthless, the most secretive survive. So, yeah.
And then I don't know what else is there before we see.
Before Well That Sucks. Because that's I just wrote. Well, that sucks.
Oh, you mean the guy in the guy going to get his notebook from Yuke or talk to him about it.
Shinigami boy.
Yeah. So the one that I know we just talked about the notebooks thing, but the one that he would technically be getting is the one Light would have gotten from Yuke, because Ryuk kept his, and he the one he stole from this guy is the one he was giving out.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's got to be, unless
Yeah.
he had another one.
Yeah.
So do you think that the end of this show is basically this guy getting his notebook back and say, you better, what is it? What do you guys say to give it up?
Forfeit
the notebook. And he forgets everything. He's like, I'm a normal guy again.
Huh.
Like Light just forfeits it, and then that's the end of the series.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
He gets a happy ending.
Oh, spends the rest of his life searching for Kira on a deathbed. It was me!
Ryuk shows up right at the end. He's like, "Hey, I have a secret to tell you." It's like, bruh.
Oh my gosh.
Most longest running joke. But so the big thing is, well, not the big thing, but a big thing is now that Light knows about the Whammy house, what do you think he would do? Like, would he look into that? What is there to know?
Well, he is going to want to know what he can get out of it about L, but I'm pretty sure he won't be able to get much. Because if they find out somebody's trying to investigate them, they're just going to like wipe data, clear out of there real fast.
I mean, it might already be wiped. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's true. The fact that Mello has kind of gone crazy, and
Yeah, he did.
yeah, they might already be like way steps ahead. Be like, okay, it's gonna lead back here pretty fast. So let's get out of here, guys. Maybe that's why N was like, it's no big deal if you know where it was, because they're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They burned the place.
I would honestly love if we got at some point, because we don't really know a huge amount about the Whammy house overall. So if we just got some kind of a flashback to what made Watari found this place and what made him pick L in the first place, I feel like that is an avenue that could be explored that wouldn't ruin anything, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And remember, check the conversation in the description. Wow. Check down below if you want to make a comment, and you can continue the conversation if you want. In the Discord as well, we have discussions about all kinds of things, and also Patreon is down there if you guys want to see the next episode a week early. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Arthur and V. Lokis, Osaya C. Lavula, Nocturnal Legends, Tyler Costin, Tyrone, and Dirty Old Man.